There's a phenomenon in Minnesota that's unlike any other NFL state. It happens every year at the night practice and training camp, inside sports bars on game day. It happens when people are taking pictures on the Dragon Boat outside of US Bank Stadium and inside the most expensive suites. It happens when two Vikings fans are wearing number 5 jerseys and they see each other. They nod, they give a half smile, and one of them says it first. What if? Yeah, I know, the other one says, and then they shake their heads and just say, Teddy. Teddy Bridgewater's presence is felt wherever Minnesota Vikings fans are. If you counted the number of jerseys on game days worn by fans, he might still be number 1, even 2 years into the Kirk Cousins era. And every time Cousins gets sacked or fails to come through in a big spot, all those number 5 wearers think the same thing at the same time. What if Teddy never got hurt? When the Minnesota Vikings moved on from Teddy and signed Kirk Cousins, everyone understood. The team was coming off of a 13-3 season and couldn't risk having it all fall apart because his knee wasn't fully healed. Cousins was a 4,000-yard quarterback who just needed a defense and a running game. Everyone got it. But in the hearts of the number 5 wearers, they knew that Teddy would be back under center. They just didn't know where, because that's just Teddy. They weren't surprised to see him prove the doctors wrong and play again for the Jets in preseason, or finally see him back in starting action when he went 5-0 for the New Orleans Saints, against some winning teams, I might add. They also weren't surprised to see him make a throw on the run after everything broke down, or win an ugly 12-10 game, because that's Teddy. The number 5 wearers, they are the ones who still wonder if someday Teddy will return to Minnesota and live out what could have been. The Vikings have a history of quarterbacks who made you want to dream. Randall Cunningham coming out of retirement to lead one of the great offenses in history. Wade Wilson and Case Keenum 30 years apart going to the NFC title game. And then Teddy Two Gloves, the guy the NFL passed over for Johnny Manziel. The guy with the heart and the clutch gene and the leadership to make everyone around him believe, even those in the stands. In this way, Kirk Cousins has always been in a tough spot with Vikings fans. He was the little engine that could in D.C., but not here. In Minnesota, he's the hired gun. He's the CEO. He's Mr. $84 million. It's not quite fair to Kirk, honestly. He's played really well. PFF ranked him as the 6th best quarterback in the NFL in 2019. But to the number 5 wearers, the only thing that matters is whether you show those Teddy traits. 2 years in a row without an NFC North title, 1 playoff win. There weren't many of those traits to be found. And now fans are conflicted. They want those Teddy traits, but they also have fear of the ghosts of Christian Ponder and Tavares Jackson too. They know the risks of hoping the next rookie is the answer. But what is the answer for the Vikings at quarterback? Teddy isn't coming back. I'm sorry, number 5 faithful. But is it fair to be so harsh on Cousins because he isn't Teddy? Or do you have to be like Teddy in many ways in order to bring home a trophy? The Vikings will make their call at quarterback, and we'll all ride the quarterback roller coaster that has defined this franchise's history past Fran Tarkington. But no matter what they decide, the number 5s will still be there wherever Vikings fans are. And they will always wonder, what if?